Down the street from me are the nicest bunch of people, and they're doing God's work, and they're the Independent Living Center, and Sharon Cobbins, who's the outreach coordinator, she pops in to visit me every now and then and tells me what's going on, and they're always doing something interesting, and they've got something coming up called the Walk in the Park, and so what I'm going to do is stop flapping my lips and let Ms. Cobbins. Good morning, Sharon. How are you?
I'm fine, Phil.
And it's so nice to see you. How is everybody down there at the Independent Living Center?
Well, we're all working together well to continue to provide supportive service for people of all ages with disabilities.
All right. Before we talk about the Walk in the Park, just to familiarize, because you got it in there. You're a good outreach coordinator. You got that in there. Just to refresh our listeners' memories, what is it that the Independent Living Center of the Hudson Valley does?
Well, Independent Living Center is a not-for-profit organization that was started in 1987, and it is an organization that provides supportive service to people of all ages with disabilities. We have a strong team in Troy and also here in the Hudson area, where the Hudson office is located at 802 Columbia Street. And for peer advocate Lisa Dugan, who works for as advocate for Columbia and Greene County School Districts. We have Jacqueline Bachman, strong peer advocate, also too, who runs a deaf social group. I think the first Friday, once a month. We also have Carrie Snyder and Sarah Dolan in our Troy office, who works also down here for the Columbia and Greene County Nursing Homes for Social Security Disability, or SSI. And if they're planning on deciding to want to go back to work, they can contact Christopher at 274-0701. He will come down, and just to make sure that they stay in the guidelines so that they're not penalized, for working, by getting an overpayment. So, and there's many other programs too. So, we're out there for people to us to network with other organizations too, so that we can always provide the valuable information for the resources that people may need.
All right. And you've got something coming up called the Walk in the Park. What's that all about?
Well, a Walk in the Park is for Columbia County residents and even surrounding areas to come through 7th Street Park. Hopefully we don't get rained out, but if we do, it is tomorrow.
It's tomorrow?
Yes, it is.
Well, that's it. We're not going to get rain. I'll hold my hand up to the sky.
It's May 23rd tomorrow from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., a Walk in the Park. And it's with other not-for-profit agencies, and also some public health educators will be there too with their tables. And it's to provide resources and valuable information for people. So, because some people feel intimidated sometimes to go into buildings, to ask for information. So this way, the organizations that are participating will be there to answer questions and also provide other information that may need that they can also pass along to people that may not be able to attend. And we also, Independent Living Center, I personally have worked hand in hand with a large supporter, and that is Mayor William Hollenbeck.
Mm-hmm.
Mayor William Hollenbeck has supported, what has been done for independent living and for people with disabilities. And also, too, we will be honoring him tomorrow, and also other public officials will be receiving, a certificate of award of excellence for helping us, continue to provide information. And it's nice for them to be known, too.
Oh, that's great. Well, Mayor Hollenbeck certainly is all over the place. So this is going to be a contingent of various not-for-profit organizations that help out the public, and they'll all be out there,
yes.
Right? Yes. So it's kind of like you can go there and see just about all the organizations around
yes.
that help people out. That's a great idea.
And also, too, if it does rain tomorrow, we have a rain date, too, that has been on the poster. And the rain date is May 30th, which would be next Thursday, from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. We have a rain date. But we also want to thank, those other public officials that have been supportive of Judge Nicholson, D.A. Shaika, Lieutenant Lynn Finn, Deputy Sheriff William Dunspaul, and many others.
That's great.
we
That
wanna
is
thank.
great. And the work you do is so important. And so, folks, you can get out there tomorrow. You know what? I'm going to make a weather prediction that between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. there will be no rain on the 7th Street Park. And we will have this event, Walk in the Park. And you know what? The only bad information is information that you don't get. All right? So you don't say, well, maybe they won't have what I need. Go on out there and find out, right?
Yes, that's
Right?
true.
You never can tell. Because there's a lot of talented people. And Sharon was saying her folks, they come down from Troy, or she comes over from the office once a month. You can always expect to hear from her once a month to talk about what the Independent Living Center is doing. Are you guys up to anything else?
Well, right, we our dessert spectacular, which was held May 1st. We want to thank also those here in the Columbia County and Hudson for providing us with desserts. We want to thank Stella's. We want to thank Fairview Plaza Diner and Bakery. We want to thank Plaza Diner. We want to thank Camp Hill. We want to thank Mexican Radio. We want to thank Cafe La Perche. And I want to make sure, we also want to thank Cascades.
All right.
So all those who have contributed to desserts and helping us with our fundraiser, we want to thank you ever so very much for helping us out.
You made that dessert dessert spectacular. That just sounded good. I was ready. I needed to get down there and put on some more of my overweight. So this is the Independent Living Center, and this branch right here in the Hudson Valley, and people can pop in anytime and get advice. I do from time to time. So and so we certainly, when it comes to appreciation, we appreciate folks like you around the community doing what you do.
Thank you, Phil.
All right. Anything else?
No, just want to say Columbia County and even other surrounding area Greene County residents, please come on over if the weather's permissible. Come over and find out the valuable information that will be supplied for people of all ages for their needs.
A Walk in the Park tomorrow, May the 23rd, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Come down and meet the good folks from the Independent Living Center and from other organizations in and around the area who make it their business to help other people out. Thank you very much, Sharon Cobbins of the Independent Living Center. You're listening to WGXC 90.7 FM, streaming live on the World Wide Web on WGXC.org. Philip is on your radio.